So today we are going to learn the dot product. Dot product or scalar product also we can say. Scalar, right? Dot product of two vectors. Two vectors. So if A bar and B bar are two vectors you are considering, and the dot product of these two vectors is denoted by A bar dot B bar, and it is defined as magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into cos theta. Here theta is the angle between the two vectors A bar and B bar. So if the angle between the two vectors A bar and B bar is taken as a theta, then the defined dot product whenever you are taking into consider the dot product. So dot product of the two vectors is denoted by A bar dot B bar, and it is defined as a magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into cos theta. So this is a definition of the dot product of the two vectors. This is the dot product of the two vectors, and whenever you observe that the dot product of the any two vectors is always the main points you have to observe here. So that is, you can please consider the observations here. So the first one is A bar dot B bar is a real number. It is a scalar. Scalar means it is going to have a quantity. It is not a vector. A bar dot B bar is a scalar. It is a real number. It is a real number, or you will consider it as a, because this is magnitude will give the number, and magnitude of B bar will give the number, and cos theta will give you the number, and theta is the angle between the two vectors. The second one is whenever you consider if dot product of the two vectors is 0. If any two dot product of the two vectors is 0, then the two vectors are said to be mutually perpendicular vectors. One is perpendicular to other. Okay. So here, in case angle is 0, see here if you say that cos, if dot product is 0 means perpendicular. Perpendicular is nothing but the angle between the two vectors is 90 degrees. Cos 90 degrees value is 0. So since the cos 90 degrees value is 0, you will get A bar dot B bar is equals to something into 0 you are going to get. So this is when the two vectors are perpendicular to each other. In the case of two vectors perpendicular to each other, this is dot product will be equals to 0. So in case if angle is 0, then you can say that the dot product will be, so cos 0 degrees is equals to 1. So therefore the dot product will be equal to product of the two magnitudes of the, in this case. So here, in particular case, suppose if the two same vectors is taken into consider, angle 0 is nothing but the situation will be like this: a vector and other vector are also in the same direction. So then only we get same vectors. Two vectors are same. B and A are different, not different vectors. In case if you take the two vectors, in this can be written as magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar, which can be written as magnitude of A bar square. In case theta is equals to 0 होता है, because two vectors are always, this is always can be taken into consideration. Why? Because that any two same vectors, the angle between the any two same vectors is equals to 0 always. And in case if the angle between the two vectors is pi, means in opposite direction. In this case, the angle is not shown here. Suppose if one vector is this side and this is A vector and this is B vector and opposite direction. So the angle between them is pi radians or 180 degrees. In this case, if theta is equals to pi, this implies the dot product of the two vectors will be is equals to minus, you are going to get minus of, because cos 180 degrees value is -1. So you are going to get magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar, minus of magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar in this case. And main thing here, which is useful, whenever you take into consider the unit vectors along the x-axis, y-axis, z-axis are represented by I cap, j cap, k cap. Unit vectors along the x-axis is denoted by I cap, j cap, k cap. And whenever you observe that the dot product of the same two vectors I cap into I cap, j cap into j cap, k cap into k cap will be is equals to 1. Because I dot I, vector I cap is nothing but unit vector along the x-axis. Unit vector along the x-axis is denoted by this one. And whenever you multiply the I vector with j, because these two are mutually perpendicular, I and j mutually perpendicular is nothing but their dot product will be equal to 0. Like that, j and k also mutually perpendicular. In the same way, k and I also mutually perpendicular. Their dot products will be equals to 0. Did you understand here? So these are the main things. So very simple dot products is not. The angle between, suppose in case angle is asked for you to find out. So the cos theta you can find out by finding the dot product of the two vectors. So how do we find out the dot product of the two vectors? Very simple. Here in this situation, this will be helpful to you to find out the dot product. Right? Because suppose in case vector A is equal to A1I, A2J, A3K, and B vector is given to you B1I, B2J, and B3K. So A bar dot B bar is the dot product of this vector and this vector. So I dot I is equals to 1. I with J or I with K is equal to 0. So that's why corresponding elements only to be multiplied. A1 B1 into A2 B2 into A3 B3. Simple. This is a way to find out the dot product when the two vectors are given to you. Position vectors if it is given to you. Cos theta is equals to A bar and B bar. Like this two vectors if it is given, their magnitudes you have to find out, their dot product like this you have to find out. After finding the dot product, cos theta you can find it. Okay, so the next thing is, and dot product is always follows the commutative property. It follows the commutative property, dot product. So that is nothing but what is the commutative property? A bar and B bar is equals to B bar and A bar. So this, it follows the commutative property. And distributive property over the addition. A bar and B bar plus C bar is equals to A bar and B bar plus A bar and C bar. A bar dot B bar plus C bar can be written as A bar dot B bar plus A bar dot C bar. So this is called as a distributive. This is called as commutative property. Commutative property, and this is distributive property. Even it satisfies the associative property also. Associative property means A bar and B bar and C bar is equals to A bar and B bar dot C bar. So this is called associative properties. So actually these are not very much important properties whatever you are taking into consideration. Next property is multiplying by the scalar. When the two vectors are taken and any scalar is taken. Suppose if you are taking that lambda is scalar, if you are taking into consider lambda into A bar dot B bar is equals to this lambda into A bar dot B bar is equals to A bar dot lambda into B bar is equals to lambda separate into A bar dot B bar. So these are the main observations of the whenever you are taking into consider the dot product. So do remember the dot product is always a scalar. It is a real number you are going to get it. Okay. So the next concept is finding the projection of a vector on another directed line segment. projection of a vector on a directed line segment. Okay. So dot product is not very difficult to do. Very simple questions will be here. So while solving the textual questions easily you can understand here. Even dot product and cross product are also not difficult. But with the help of this you are going to learn the three-dimensional geometry. 3D problems will make you a little bit confused and better you listen carefully. 3D. इसमें dot product and cross product is very simple. Projection of the next topic is projection of a vector. So very simple here. Projection of a vector on a line. On a line is nothing but a directed line segment should be taken into consideration. If you consider, suppose AB is a vector. AB is one vector which makes an angle theta with a given directed line segment. One directed line segment is given to you, and in that theta if it is making, then the projection of this vector on that line will be denoted by magnitude of AB bar into cos theta, where here theta is the angle between this vector and alpha. Simple thing is that you have to remember here projection of A bar on B bar. Suppose B if it is given, this is equals to A bar dot B cap. B cap should be taken. A bar dot B. So that is nothing but here A bar dot what do you mean here? B cap is nothing but B vector by magnitude of B. So now here dot product. So 1 by magnitude of B bar into A bar and B bar. So this is the way. This finally gives you this one only. Here if you take the A bar is one vector. Instead of AB, I am taking here the vector is given to A bar and magnitude of A bar. That one only here. Magnitude of A bar into this can be written as 1 by magnitude of B bar, magnitude of A bar, magnitude of B bar, constant. Here magnitude of B bar. So last volume here magnitude of A bar into constant. So projection of any vector on the given vector B bar, to find out, just you have to find the dot product of this vector and what is this one? B cap क्या है? B cap is unit vector along the given vector B bar. It is the unit vector along it. So the dot product of the given vector on a projection on which you are finding, that should be taken as the unit vector along the vector to be taken into consideration. So while solving the problem, simple here. So you are not supposed to do anything. If two vectors are given, then projection of first vector on the second vector if you want to find out. ये दोनों को डॉट प्रोडक्ट ले लो, सेकंड वेक्टर का मैग्नीट्यूड फाइंड आउट करो. एंगल हियर दोनों को डॉट प्रोडक्ट कैसे फाइंड आउट करते हैं? सपोज इन केस ऑफ क्वेश्चन में एंगल दे दिया है, एंगल बिटवीन द दैट दिस वेक्टर एंड दिस वेक्टर इज गिवन. Then in that case this can be used directly. B vector if it is not given also. So while solving the problems easily you can understand here. Okay, so let us go for the exercise problems. Whenever we are solving, then easily you can understand. Okay, so these are the main things you need to observe here. So projection, whenever you are taking it to the projection of a vector on another vector, if it is given to you, that is directed line segment, we are going to get it like this. Next, exercise 10.3. देखो simple problems इसमें, not very complicated and functional. One or two problems may be little bit different. Exercise 10.3. The first question is given to you. Find the angle between the two vectors whose magnitudes are given. Magnitude of A bar is equals to √3. Magnitude of B bar is equals to 2. And the dot product of the two vectors is given to you as a √6. And asked you to find out the angle between the two vectors. Angle between the two vectors problem here. Is it visible to you clearly?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
So cos theta is equals to a bar dot b bar by magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar. A into here dot product. The dot product is given to you root 6 by root 3 into 2. Root 3 2 sorry root 2 1 by root 2 here. So theta is equals to cos inverse of 1 by root 2, which is equals to pi by 4. 45 degrees angle between the two vectors. Suppose here second problem में vectors are given to you. Let A is equals to I cap minus 2j plus 3k and B vector is given to you as 3i minus 2j plus k. Now angle between these two vectors. So angle between the two vectors means first dot product की बात करना. Dot product क्या आ जाएगा? 1 into 3 3 plus minus 2 into minus 2 plus 3 into 1 which is equals to 3 plus 4 plus 3 which is equals to 10. The dot product of these two vectors is equals to 10. समझ में आया? So very simple here. Magnitude ले लो. Magnitude is nothing but under root of 1 square plus minus 2 square plus 3 square which is equals to under root of 1 plus 4 plus 9 14 आ जाएगा. Magnitude of b bar is also equal to the root of 14. Same you are having a different area. So under root of 14. Now angle between the two vectors is equals to a bar by b bar by magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar. A bar by b bar क्या है 10. 10 by root 14 into root 14. So which is equals to 10 by 14. So which is equals to 5 by 7. So theta is equals to cos inverse. Angle is asking to you, not cos of the given angle is not asking. So angle whenever asking to you, you need to find out the angle. In that angle means theta value you need to find out. Theta find out करना है. So that is angle between the two vectors is given to you as cos inverse of 5 by 7. So this third question is find the projection of the vector. Next question is given to you projection. So projection whenever asking you, first you consider the given vector as a is equals to I cap minus j cap. B is equals to I plus j. I plus j. So what you need to do here? Projection of the vector a bar. First you find out the dot product. A bar dot b bar is equals to I cap minus j cap dot I cap plus j cap which is equals to 1 plus the minus 1 which is equals to 0. The dot product is 0. When the dot product is 0, actually you are nothing necessary to find out the magnitude of b bar. Magnitude of b bar is equals to under root of 1 plus 1 is equals to root 2. So projection of A on B. Projection of the vector on the vector B bar is given by 1 by magnitude of B into A bar dot B bar which is equals to magnitude of B means 1 by root 2. A bar dot B bar is 0. So 0. So projection is 0. Second, next fourth question is also the same way. Projection of the vector on the other vector is given to you. In that nothing is changed here. Same model dot product find out करो. Next fifth question. Show that these three vectors given these three vectors is a unit vectors. So you need to what is meant by unit vector? Do you know? And also show that these are mutually perpendicular to each other. You need to prove that mutually perpendicular to each other also. So unit vectors is nothing but their magnitude should be equals to 1. The vector whose magnitude is equals to 1 are called they are called as unit vectors. So each vector is mutually perpendicular to other vector. So there is nothing but what you can do here. The three vectors is A is given to you one vector, and B vector is given to you another vector, C vector is given to you. Their magnitudes find out for. So magnitude of A bar is equals to under root of, okay, 1 by 7 is given to you, A vector, and 2 plus 3 plus 6. So under root of 2 by 7 whole square, under root of 2 by 7 whole square, 3 by 7 whole square, plus 4 by 7 whole square. 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7. And whenever you simplify it, under root of 2 square value 4, 4 by 49, 9 by 49, 16 by 49. So sum find out the, what is it? Oh, sorry. I think 1 by 7 is given to you. Vector is what the vector is given to you. Oh, 6 is given, sorry. Question में 6 दे दिया ना, 4, 2, 3, 6. The vector is given to you 2, 3, 6. Next 3, 6, 2. B vector is given 3 minus 6, 2. So first let us write the given vectors here. B vector is given as 1 by 7 into 3i minus 6j plus 2k. And the C vector is given to you as 1 by 7, 6i plus 2j minus 3. So like this the vectors are given to you. Okay. So these are the vectors here. So under root of 3 by 7 whole square plus minus 6 by 7 whole square plus 2 by 7 whole square. ये भी बना है. Magnitude of C bar is also equals to 1. So if the magnitude of the vectors is equals to 1, then you can say that the two vectors are unit vectors. They are called as unit vectors. Okay. So now mutually perpendicular is nothing but their dot product you find out. Find out the dot product of the two vectors. A bar and B bar is equals to A here 2 by 7. 2 by 7 into 3 by 7 plus 3 by 7 into minus 6 by 7 plus 6 by 7 into 2 by 7. A bar and B bar. So what do you get here? 6 by 49 minus 18 by 49 plus 12 by 49. Simplify करो 0 by 49 0. So when the dot product is 0, then you can say that A bar and B bar is equals to 0 in place. A bar is mutually perpendicular to B bar. In the same way, you find that B bar and C bar, A B 0 हो जाएगा, and you find that B bar is perpendicular to C bar. A bar perpendicular to B bar, A vector perpendicular to B vector, B vector perpendicular to C vector. Then C vector is also perpendicular to A vector. So three vectors are mutually perpendicular to each other. Okay? समझ में आया? देख लेना. Dot product is equals to 0 if you are proving, then you can say that the vectors are mutually perpendicular to each other. Okay? If the dot product is equals to 0. Okay? So this is the question number 5. So like this, the problems are not very complicated questions here. So let us see one by one here. Next, sixth question. Sixth question is important here. Find magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar. If the dot product is given to you, different question है important B. Question number 6. So the question is given to you. A bar plus B bar vector into A bar minus B bar is equals to 8, and magnitude of A bar is equals to 8 into magnitude of B bar, and asking me to find the magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar. Magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar will be defined. So what you can do here, when the dot product of these two vectors is given to you, so what you can normally multiply A vectors multiply A bar dot A bar plus minus A bar dot A bar plus B bar dot A bar plus B bar B bar dot B bar is equals to 8. So A bar dot A bar can be written as magnitude of A bar whole square. ये दोनों सेम थिंग कैंसिल हो जाएंगे बिकॉज़ कंपेयर टू प्रॉपर्टी सैटिस्फाई होता है, एंड दिस इज मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ B bar whole square is equal magnitude of A bar can be written as 8 into magnitude of B bar. So you can write here 8 into magnitude of B bar whole square plus magnitude of B bar square is equals to 64 into magnitude of B bar square plus magnitude of B bar square is equals to 8. Did you understand here? Because magnitude of A bar is given to you 8 into magnitude of B bar. Here magnitude of A bar square, because the observations whenever you are taking into consider two mutual same vectors when you find out the dot product, the magnitude of that vector whole square will be are going to get it. Magnitude of the vector whole square. So now here what you can do, 65 into magnitude of B bar square is equals to 8. Magnitude of B bar square is equals to 8 by 65. So magnitude of B bar is equals to under root of 8 by 65. And ask you to find out the magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar. Magnitude of A bar is equals to 8 into magnitude of B bar. So 8 into under root of 8 by under root of 65. So magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar we found here. समझ में आया? It's not very difficult to you. Simplify करके रख सकते हैं, otherwise you can keep it as it is also, it doesn't matter. Next, seventh question is evaluate. That easily you can do it. Seventh question. And eighth question, find the magnitude of the two vectors having the same magnitude such that the angle between the two vectors is 60 degrees and the scalar product is. This is simple. And the ninth question is also you can do it. And tenth one is A bar, B bar, C bar is given such that yes. See the 10th question. Question number 10. So question number 10 is given below. A vector is equals to 2i plus 2j plus 3k, and B vector is given to you minus I plus 2j plus k, and C vector is given to you 3i plus j, 3i plus j, and asking to you to do what you have to do. A bar plus lambda B bar is perpendicular to A bar plus lambda B bar is perpendicular to C bar you need to find. So these vector perpendicular to this vector is you need to do. So that is nothing but their dot product is equals to 0. If the dot product is equals to 0, then you can say that the two vectors are perpendicular to each other. So first you find out A bar plus lambda B bar क्या है? 2i plus 2j plus 3k plus lambda into minus I 2j plus k. So which is equals to what do you get here? 2 minus lambda 2 minus lambda I 2 plus 2 lambda j 3 plus lambda k. So now the dot product you consider 2 minus lambda into 3 plus 2 plus 2 lambda into 1 and 3 plus lambda into 0 plus here k vector is not given here. K is not given here. So now in this case what you is to simplify everything. So what you get here 6 minus 3 alpha plus 2 plus 2 alpha plus 0. So what you get here? It is asking you to find out the lambda value if they are mutually perpendicular. Yes. It is given that they are mutually perpendicular and asking you to find out the lambda value. So if they are mutually perpendicular, their dot product will be equals to 0. So what do you get here? 8 minus lambda is equals to 8. So lambda is equals to 8. So the lambda value is asking you to find out. ये प्रॉब्लम सिंपल है, इसमें इतना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं है. नेक्स्ट 11th one, show that the two vectors are mutually perpendicular vectors. Just their dot product you take into consider. And 12th problem, a bar and b bar is equal to 0, a bar and b bar is equal to. Very interesting question here. A bar dot a bar is equals to 0 and a bar dot a bar is equals to 0. Dot product of the two vectors is same and dot product of these two vectors is 0. So what can you say about the vector a bar? What can you say the vector a bar? So whenever you take this one into the consideration, the dot product of these two vectors is nothing but magnitude of this vector square is equal to 0. So when the magnitude is equals to 0, magnitude of the vector 0 means the vector is 0 vector. This vector a bar is 0 vector. So a 0 vector b any vector, any non-zero vector also can be. What can you say about the b bar means? Here the dot product of these two vectors is equals to 0 means a 0 vector है. Then this can be any non-zero vector. That can be any non-zero vector. So 13th question is given to you. Here, and a bar dot b bar dot c bar are the unit vectors. So very interesting question and important question also. This is 13th one. Question is a bar unit vectors is given. What is given here? Magnitude of a bar is equals to magnitude of b bar is equals to magnitude of c bar is equals to 0. Sorry, unit vectors. And it is given that a bar plus b bar plus c bar is equals to 0 vector because sum of the three vectors is given to you. And asking you to prove that a bar dot b bar dot c bar dot a bar is the value find out. A bar dot b bar dot a bar c bar. So now here whenever it is given to you, these three vectors, this sum of these three vectors is equals to 0 vector. This sum of these three vectors is a unit vector. It is a unit vector. So what do you get right here? The magnitude of a bar plus b bar plus c bar whole square is equals to 0. Here it is a vector, here it is a scalar. Because magnitude square is taken into consideration. So here you see here magnitude of a bar square is equals to a bar and a bar. So therefore you can write this as a bar plus b bar plus c bar into the same vector a bar plus b bar plus c bar is equals to 0. The dot product of this vector and this vector is equal to 0 because as it is given to you 0 vector, the magnitude of the vector square is equal to 0 you are going to get. From the dot product will be equal to 0. Now you multiply this magnitude of a bar dot a bar plus a bar dot b bar plus a bar dot c bar plus b bar dot a bar b bar dot b bar b c c a c b c c is equal to 0. This can be written as magnitude of a bar square, and this one both are same commutative property of theta. So 2 times of a bar dot b bar आएगा, b bar dot c bar आएगा, c bar dot a bar. This is only asking to us to find out. Plus b bar dot b bar can be written as magnitude of b bar square, and c bar dot c bar can be written as magnitude of c bar square is equals to 0. समझ में आ रहा है? देख लेना. So now this is 1, this is 1, this is also 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 into 2 into a bar dot b bar plus b bar dot c bar plus c bar dot a bar is equals to 0. This is 3. 3 take to the right side. So we are going to get here a b bar dot c bar c bar dot a bar is equals to minus 3 by 2. So this is only asking to find. समझ में आया? So this is the way to find out the solution here for this problem. Okay? So be careful here. Once again you see here the important question है. ये idea नहीं है. Simple है. इसमें कुछ भी नहीं है. But the question is in the what way it is framed. Mostly the students may not get the idea. So do remember that when you multiply the dot product, when you find out the dot product, this is very important. If a vector is given to you, null vector, 0 vector is given to you, then the magnitude of the vector square can be is equals to 0. Even not only that, if any vector is 0 vector, then the magnitude of the vector will be equal to 0, and the magnitude square will be equal to 0. So like that only this was taken. Okay, so this is the dot product, and the last two problems are there. 14th one is either a bar is equal to 0 or b bar is equal to 0. Then a bar and b bar is 0. So dot product is 0 means there if either a bar is 0 or b bar 0 हो गया है, this implies a bar and b bar is 0. So the question is, but the formulas need not be true. Justify your answer. That is nothing but the dot product is 0. Dot product 0 होगा तो then both anyone cannot be non-zero vectors. See here, in the given two vectors, if any one vector is 0 vector, then their dot product is 0. In the given two vectors, any vector is 0 vector, then it is their dot product is 0. But dot product 0 होता है तो the vectors cannot be. Let us take one example. I will give you an simple example. देना भी simple है. A bar vector and 2i minus 3j. Here I am not taking 0 k, and here I am taking 3i plus 2j. Dot product find out करो. What do you get? 3 2 so 6 minus 3 minus 2 minus 3 plus 2. Here if you want still k vector, here also k vector will be there. But if you take like this, what do you get here? 1 you are getting. So 1 you are getting 7 r. See here, without k if you are taking, it will be easy to us to give the example. Because the dot product find out करो. A bar and b bar क्या आएगा? 2 into 3 plus minus 3 into 2. So which is equals to 6 minus 6 is equals to 0. Dot product is 0, but this is not a 0 vector, this is not a 0 vector. But the dot product is 0. So this is the example you can give. So like that, you can create the example in any way. Dot product